What is up, guys? This is Nick. We are back, and we have just a few mail to go over today, and then talk about a little bit of tennis, and then I have one sale. So we'll do these three as incoming mail first. Paid $178 per Klubnik here, a little bit over 178 for these PSA 10 Klubniks. They are part of the deal. They are going out already. They have already been sold. But we'll get back to that when we get to the sale. This Isaac Guerrero came in, but as you can see, it came in the one touch a little wonky. I'm going to try to fix this corner a little bit, but yeah, you can see it on the back a little bit better on the camera. There you go. There's a bend on the corner. So I don't know if I flatten it out, if it will fix it. It's not a terrible bend, but it is noticeable. Next, just a Whatnot Sudden Death card, Jaden Higgins. I'm not buying a whole lot of score stuff, but did pick this up. Just throw that in my auto box there. Couple cards for PC, just thought these were cool. Got these in a bulk deal with this stuff. So he combined shipping, and these were like a couple buck slabs. So I picked these up as well. Thought these were cool Pokemon Vacation cards. So I picked these up. Just going to be binder cards, cheap binder cards. I'm going to throw into my TCG binder. I don't know. Pick up a little bit of fun Pokemon. Essentially got these for free. I believe this Brandon Clark Fanatics was like $3. The Gabe Davis was like $4. The Andres Galarraga was like $2 or $1. And then the Paul Molitor was like $2. So like, I think I paid all in like $20 for all of this stuff. And I don't even know what these are worth. Sometimes I just pick up PC stuff. So I'm going to value these kind of high because I don't know. So I'm going to value them at like $10 and they go in the PC and it's whatever. These I'm going to value at $10 because they're cheap slabs. But decent names. Hall of Famer. I don't think Galarraga is a Hall of Famer, but a card that should fetch a couple bucks. The Gabe Davis should fetch, it's numbered to 79, should fetch $5 to $8. Brandon Clark, probably a $5 card. So, like, honestly, I could look at the Pokemon as free, because I think these probably all fetch like $5. But, yeah, just some cheap slabs. Nothing special there, just cheap PSA. Dante Moore. Trying to pick up Dante Moore Oregon autos. Oregon isn't licensed for Panini NIL, so I don't super care about this. I'm going to assume he's going to be in Bowman again, so I think I paid $25 for this, so fairly cheap, but it's going to go into the long-term stash. I'm pretty much narrowed down who I'm buying to: Dante Moore, Marcel Reed, Bryce Underwood, but I can't get any Bryce Underwoods. I'm just going to wait till Bowman. Is there anybody else? Altmaier. Altmaier I'm not buying as much. I'll buy Score if I see it cheap. But I pretty much narrowed it down to Devin Dampier, Marcel Reed, and Dante Moore. These are going to be my three buys. I've kind of cut Klubnik, Nuss, Aller. It's not that I don't think they're good quarterbacks. I don't think there's any upside. Like, if Dante Moore comes out and lights it up, his upside is like Bryce Underwood, Arch Manning prices. Like, he has upside of $150 card, $200 card. Maybe not like Bryce Underwood, Arch Manning hype prices, but his cards could get sneaky expensive. Oregon has a fairly easy schedule. If they go into Penn State and win, his cards could go crazy. But also, I think they should go 11-1. The schedule is fairly easy. It doesn't set up to be super difficult. Obviously, there's rivalry games like against Washington that, could be a bump in the road, but I am not going to bank on that. They'll be favored in every game except for the game against Penn State. Marcel Reed, I think I like Texas A&M to beat Notre Dame this year, which if that happens, Texas A&M could legitimately start 6-0 or 7-0 going into their game against LSU, which I do think they lose. But I think if they can beat Notre Dame, they probably are a playoff team. and it could mean good things for Marcel Reed prices. I need to buy more Marcel Reed. I'm going to be looking for a lot of it over the next few months. And then Devin Dampier. Yeah, looking for those. Those three. Still going to buy my Donovan McCulley. I think Donovan McCulley is my cheap way to get to Bryce Underwood. And so that's what I'm going to do. I might even move this Luke Altmaier to the... Like, I like Altmaier because I think Illinois should have a good shot at the playoff, but I think I really just want to be fully invested in these three guys, Devin Dampier, Marcel Reed, and then Dante Moore. So we'll see. I think I'm going to move the Altmaier into the submission category that's to send in between week 1 and 2, just because I don't think I want to hold them. So I'm going to go with this deal, and then anybody who doesn't care about tennis can get on out of here because that will be the rest of the video. So I sold these to a friend for $1,200. So Garrett Nussmeier out of 99, patch auto, Rome Odunze to 25 on the blue no huddle, Justin Jefferson RPA, DK Metcalf PSA 10 blue ice, Garrett Nussmeier out of 75 on the yellow refractor auto, and then the 3 Kate Klubnik Chrome Prospect autos. So $1,200 for these 5 slabs and 3 raw cards. So not a bad day. Not a bad day of sale. I have a couple more Klubniks coming in that I've hit him up to see if he's interested in. So we'll see if we can close a deal on that. You're seeing this video on Thursday. There will be a stream in a few hours, so come hang out. I bought all of this tennis. Let me grab this. I bought all this tennis. I'm into it for just over $6 a card. We're going to go through. I'm going to sort this into like definitely over $6 and then under $6. There's going to be a lot of under $6 because I'm going to price it based off of what I think I'll get on Whatnot. And so that's questionable. So we'll split it up. We'll see. So I think Koscheck is probably a little over $6. Osorio might be at 6. Muguruza to 25. That might be a 6. This is not for the stream. This is for in-person autograph signings. I'm gonna price it kind of high to bring it down. So we're gonna be at $6. I'm gonna price it high because if I would have bought this outright, it was like $40-50. So I would have paid $100 for this card because it's probably the insert I would want most to get signed for Collins. Jerry Shang, that's probably a $6 card. Keys is a little bit over 6. Wu Yibing having a great week at Washington, but I don't think that's going to crazily spike his prices unless he wins, maybe. Just bought 2 royalty patch autos of him tonight. Kalinskaya to 20, that's definitely going to be way over 6. That's probably in the $15 to $25 range. I don't really know how to value like these royalties. Like Hurkacz to 35, probably not. I'll put him in the not. Kruger's probably $6. Hurkacz definitely over. Mitchell Kruger, no, none of these. Ryan Harrison, these are all cheap. Crania Busta, Nicholas Mejia, Ugo, those are all probably not $6. Dimitrov, that's definitely, I want to say that's definitely over $6, maybe not. Demonor, that's probably like, that's a nice patch to get signed for Demonor. Tomjanovic to 50, Korda, Mackie McDonald, Kayla Day. I gotta look at like if any of this is low numbered. Benoit Paire, Mackie McDonald to 25. That's probably a $6-bucker. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see. And then like obviously on a lot of these, like I don't think they're like far off of being there. Like there's a lot of like stuff in here that's probably like $3 cards, like Prishka. That might not even be a $3 card. Keckman might be close to 6. I don't know. I don't know what the market on Whatnot is going to be for this stuff. That's a Taro Daniel to 10. Yeah. Probably could be a little bit higher on the Taro Daniel, but it's okay. Bjorn Fratangelo, Zeppieri. Like, some of this stuff is going to be like $4 or $5, not 3, but I don't think they're like guaranteed $6 cards, I guess is how I'm viewing it. Patrick Kipson. What is that? Kovacevic. Taro Daniel. Demonor, that's definitely an over. Kovacevic actually on my TV now playing Tiafo. Fratangelo, another Dimitrov. I think that should be over. Taro Daniel to 10. It's probably good enough. Nishikori. Martin Dam to 5. That's probably a $6 card at least. Sebastian Corda. I think that probably can top $10. He's been so bad though. We'll see if any of this. Arthur Shapo, that's probably 6. Shapo's looked a lot better recently. Kaichi Ochida, Murray, Mejia, Gaston, Otto Vertanen, Para, Van Ass, Mejia. Most of the stuff that needs new top loaders is not great stuff. Taro Daniel, Giron, Fratangelo, Zeppieri, Contreras, Mejia, Cerundolo, probably a $6 card. So I think these are like $3 to $6 cards. These are like $6 to $7 to $8 maybe dollar cards. These are like $8 to $10. And then these are like minimum 10 plus. But I think like Kalinskaya is more like a $20, $25 card. Cordo's probably more 15. Nishikori's probably closer to 20, 25. Dimitrov's probably in the 15 range. Demonor's probably in the $15 to $20 range. Hurkacz is in the 15 to 20, and then Dimitrov again in probably the $15 range. So they help make up a lot of, because you're only trying to make up like $1 or $2 on these to get back, and then so I don't know. We'll see. Just trying to pick up stuff. We'll see how the tennis stream goes. It's probably gonna be a not great stream, but I'm kind of excited to do it. Just gonna have tons of like cool royalty tennis to sell. I just think these cards will look amazing, even for like guys that aren't big, like Michael Moe, like Taro Daniel, whatever. I have some big stuff coming in. I have a Venus Williams auto. I've got a Ben Shelton patch auto, not from royalty, but I have a Ben Shelton patch auto from Graphite. Have a Emma Raducanu auto. What else? I bid on some other stuff. I have a Keenwin. So there is some better stuff coming in. This was more low-end, bulkier. I think I paid for... did I pay $470 for all of this? Maybe, I think. Yeah, like $470 for all of it. There's 80 cards. 79 of which will go to the stream. The Collins, obviously, like I said. That is for in-person autograph signings. So yeah, it'll be interesting. We'll see how it goes. I've got another 50 in my cart from DC, and then I have 10 or so from MC Sports. I think I'm going to start building my stack at MC Sports now. I've got 5 days on that. So we'll see. I don't know how exactly that's going to go, but yeah, we're going to keep buying tennis, and we're going to keep buying Devin Dampier, Dante Moore, and Marcel Reed. I think those are going to be the 3 guys that I heavily invest in. I'd like to get maybe 10 of each auto. It's not that expensive. Like having 10 Dampier autos is like $150, and then having like 10 Marcel Reed autos is like $200 to $300, and then having 10 Dante Moore autos is like $300. It's really not that much money to have invested in them. So I'm more than happy. Like I have this Vinny Jr. that's like $240. I would trade this right now for 5 Marcel Reed autos and 6 Devin Dampier autos or something like that. Like stuff like that. There's like stuff that we can do stuff like that with it. But I'll stop yapping. I hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you did. Subscribe if you haven't. Shorter little video today. Come check out the stream. I'll be live in a couple hours after you see this. And yeah, peace out.